Good evening, leaders. Welcome to another milestone of District 104 training. First, I will like to welcome our immediate past District 104 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Saji Kuriakose, Division G Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Riyaz Sharif, Jata Malayalam Toastmasters Club, Jata English Toastmasters Club, President and Vice President Toastmaster Sahir, and Toastmaster Abdul Basit. Welcome to the training session of Achieving Distinguish. Lead by setting examples. We are in mid of April already, and we want the maximum number of clubs to achieve distinguished status from District 104. This session is going to brief and full explanation how to be a distinguished club, how to be an area, distinguished area, how to be a division, distinguished division. To give us a great guidance how to achieve, the trainer for today's session is none other than our immediate past district director, current District 104 District Leadership Committee Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster Saji Kuriakose. DTM Saji, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you so much, our Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Bala, and the Division G Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Riyaz, and all the club officers, leaders. Very good evening to all of you. Can I request all of you to unmute your mic so that we can have an interactive session, so that you can ask questions in between the segment. So this way we will have an interactive session. So we all know that without making further explanations, let's get into the session. Why do you notice that I have put the lead by setting example? Achieving distinguished lead by setting example. Why did I put lead by setting examples? Can anyone say that why I have added a subtitle lead by setting examples? Can anyone say?
To be an example for others.
Exactly. You being the leaders of Toastmaster Club or area or division, your term for that leadership is for 1 year. During this 1 year, you have to show example of how good you are, how you are leading your club, division, or area. So you are setting an example. You are setting a bar on the level, the position that you are taking, and this will give other people or your successors, your followers, the successors of those who are going to take up the position in next year will see the example that you have set for the club, area, or division. That's why I want you to also remember getting an example, making a distinguish by leading, setting, or example. So now let's see that what is distinguish and distinguish mean? What does distinguish mean to you?
Extraordinary.
Okay. Extraordinary. Street something different. Yes, that's the literal meaning of distinguish. What is distinguished meant in Toastmasters? Or what are, or can I rephrase it? What are all about distinguished men in Toastmasters? Toastmaster club or area or division?
In Toastmasters, it is the rank which specifies the efforts towards club success.
Okay. Now I have another question. What is club success?
Good question.
It's like the highest achievement, let's say, our club achieved the goal.
Yeah, it's okay. That's the measuring tool. The distinguished the program that Toastmasters set is the measuring tool is the see distinguish for me is or distinguish means joining new members in the club, conducting quality meetings, do the existing members do their projects, the timely reports, timely officers attending of officers training, and paying the club dues on time. These are all about the distinguished program meant. And in Toastmasters kept this distinguished program in order for us, for Toastmasters to measure how good the club is doing. Is that means that the distinguished is a key criteria to identify is the club is good? Is it the key criteria?
Not one only. Clubs that meet specific educational, membership, and administrative goals during the Toastmaster year.
Yeah. That's all I said. That what I'm saying is that is the distinguished is a key criteria in a Toastmasters club that you measure. Okay, or the club has achieved the distinguished status, and since the club is achieved distinguished status or president distinguished status, is the club is doing good?
Yes.
Not
Main
exactly.
criteria.
Not exactly.
Exactly. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Riaz, you're right.
Yeah.
DTM Riaz, you're right. Not necessarily. Achieving distinguished status doesn't mean that the club is doing good. Because distinguished status is a tool. Because through the distinguished status, we will come to know that the club is the members, the new members are joining, the existing members are doing their projects, and the clubs are doing all the criteria that required to keep the club as a good standing. This is all about the distinguished. In Toastmasters, we created this criteria. Toastmasters created this criteria in order to measure, because we all know that we are all working in companies, right? So we all know that when we are in an organization, every year, the organization has got its own goal, right? We have our own personal goal. Organization has got its own target. You can say target. And you as a member of an organization, you will have also specific target to achieve. Whatever the department you are in, whatever the session of the organization you as an individual will have a target to achieve in line with the target of the organization, right? So it is the same way the clubs has got its own target in line with the Toastmasters International or the district organizational structure. And now we would like to know that how we can achieve a distinguished status, which is more important. So the first and the foremost is the base. What is the base means? It's already the membership base refers to the number of active members in a club on 1st of July. It could be renewed or new, chartered, dual, reinstated, whatever may be. The number of members, active members in a club on 1st of July is the base number. Is it clear? Because very often people has got a doubt that, what is the base number?
Yeah.
Now, what is the growth mean by? What is the growth? What is the membership growth?
The new members, additional members added.
Yeah, members
Eh,
of net growth occurs at 30th of June, at the end of the program year, because we all know that the program year of Toastmasters starts on the 1st of July and ends on the following year of the 30th June of the following year. So when 1st of July, what is the actual active members in the club? And when end of the year, 30th of June, what is the actual members, active members on that club? That is the growth. So that means, because very often what happens is that people think that they have enrolled 4 or 5 members in between and they did not renew the April due. That doesn't, they will not be counted as an growth. The growth means it will be beginning of the year, what is your basic base, and the end of the year, what is your current status. That's the growth. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So now the requirement for a club to achieve distinguished. This is what are the DCP, Distinguished Club Program goals? What are the goals? Can anyone say? Does anyone remember?
Educational goals, membership goals, administrative goals.
Okay. How many
three.
how many educational goals are there?
6.
Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4,
Six,
level 5.
six, 6 points.
6.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and how many administrative?
2.
1.
4. But
Four,
2
okay.
plus 2 membership.
Yeah.
Yeah. Membership is also considered as a part of the administrative.
Yeah.
So if you see, this is the, if 4 members achieve 4 level 1 awards, get it, that means we have only 1 point. If 2 level 2 awards, if a club gets in and program year, it will be counted again as 1 goal. If 2 more level 2 awards have been achieved, then again it is 1. Then the level 1 level path or path completion or DTM award is considered as 1. Again, if you get it, it's considered as 1. So educational goals, if you see that there are 6 goals, 6 educational goals are there in a for club to achieve. And if 4 members are renewed, 4 new members have been added, you will get it 1 point. And 4 more new members are added, you will get 2 points. And the 4 officers of the training, officers attend the training during the 2 program, the beginning of the year and the mid of the year, it will be considered as 1. It has to be both. If the club misses 1, you will not get the point. You have to attend the both officers training, at least minimum 4 members each. And one is the last one is, you can say that the renewal, club dues renewal, as well as the club offices list submitting on time. That means before the 30th of June, you have to submit the club offices, new club offices list to the Toastmasters International, or to update on the roster, update on your, base of the club central. Or also you have to also make sure that the club minimum 8 members of the club are being paid end of before 31st of March, as well as before 30th of September. That is the minimum. This is called, this is the timely membership renewal is meant. So once we do like this, once we get it, we get the distinguished status.
Mr. IPDD, I have
Yeah.
one.
Then distinguished status means if the club achieves 5 points, then you will have a distinguished. Then club achieves 7, you will have a select distinguished. If club 7, that means 5 or 6 goals. If a club achieves 5 points, if club achieves 7 or 8, it will be a select distinguished. If club achieves president 9 or 10, it will be called president distinguished. And in order for this, in addition to this one, you have to also know that a club should have a minimum 3 members growth, net growth, or minimum of 20 or 20 members, either of this one. If a club has got a 20 or more members, the club should have minimum 20 members, even if does not show the net growth of 3 members, fine, no problem. But if any club has got less than 20 members, that means that club should have a net growth of 3. Yes, the distinguished Toastmaster Bala. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. The 10th point, 10th, the administrative one, membership renewal and the club officers list on time. Is it the July one or both?
Which one? The membership renewal?
Yeah, the 10th one, administration one. 10th one, we
Yeah.
have 2, right?
Yes.
Membership renewal dues on time.
Yes.
Club officers
Both.
list on time.
Both on time.
Yeah, but my doubt is whether it is for the July 1st only, or it is for the membership related to the April month also, the second time.
Yeah, because it will be, because if you see that in a program year, you
Yeah,
will be in July, in September, you will be renewing your membership,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Then you are renewing in 31st of March. So it
yes,
will be 2. In a
yeah.
program year, there will be 2 renewals.
Okay, okay. So that's my question. Okay.
Yeah, 2 renewals. Both renewals has to be done on time.
Even if they miss one also, then the point will not come.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So is it clear? And from next year onwards,
Yeah.
even the DCP status of for the clubs is going to be changed again. The points will remain same. However, from next year onwards, there will be one more additional distinguished, which is going to be called Smedley Distinguished Club. So Distinguished Club, Select Distinguished Club, President Distinguished Club, and Select Distinguished Club. So in that criteria, if for a distinguished club, you need to have minimum a net growth of 3 members, or the 20 is always there. For the select distinguished club, you need to have a net growth of 5 members. Even if you even if you achieve the the points, educational and administrative points, if you do not have a net growth of 5 members from next year, this applicable only on next year, not this year. And for the president distinguished, you need to have minimum 20 members in the club. Even if you have like a, achieving the educational and administrative points, if the club do not have a 20 members, the club cannot have a minimum 20 members. The club will not be able to achieve the president distinguished status. And if the club if even the club achieves 10 points, and if the club do not have a 25 members, the club will not be able to get the status of Smedley distinguished. So this is the criteria that is going to be applied from this program year onwards. This is a new criteria that Osmosis International has been announced beginning of this year, and it will be implemented from the next year onwards. So this is all about the achievement of a club for the distinguished status. Do anybody has got any questions at this moment? regarding the club distinguished status?
No, it's clear.
It's clear, right?
Just I want to
Now-
ask one thing. Just I want to ask one question. For officers training, there is two officers training. If,
Yes.
for example, new one club, new men named club or something, first officers training missed. Second officers training, if attend, you will get, you will not get any point because there is no half point. If both achieve only, you will get 1 point.
Yes. If it is a, I know that with the case you are telling, if a club is renamed or, it doesn't matter because this is an existing club. The club number remains same. The club number do not change it. So it is applied as an existing club. Unless if a new club is being chartered, after the officers training, then if we can, the club will get the point if they attend the second officers training, and the district can always add them, give a separate training for the first training, and they can consider. But if an existing club, if they do not attend the first session of the training, it will not be counted. It's okay.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
I have
Now-
a screen. I have a screen. If you allow me, I will share that one for their information for the new club.
Yes.
Okay. One second.
I'm just okay. You can share it. Teachable, are you?
Yeah. One second. Just.
Okay.
Yeah. It's visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This I just want to put it in the recording. That's why I'm sharing. This is the
Okay.
the way how the newly chartered club will get the credit.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it's clear. Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah. You continue, please.
it's the same as I said, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to the. Okay. Now let's move to the area. So in an area, I would like to ask you, what is the distinguished area program? What are the requirements in a distinguished area program?
Yeah, but division directors, area directors can reply.
Yeah, can anyone say, answer?
It is basically you meet the paid club criteria. Number one, finish your area director visits and get minimum number of distinguished clubs so that you qualify for area distinguished program.
Okay. So the other, in addition to the educational program, that is getting the distinguished clubs is the educational program. However, as an area director, the prime important for an area director is to make sure no net club loss. Even if a club has got, when the club is in the beginning of the year, if an area had 4 clubs, and if one of the club is been lost, and so the balance is 3 clubs, even all the 3 clubs achieve the distinguished status, the area will not get distinguished.
Yeah.
So there should not be no net club loss. That is one thing. The second thing is that submit the area visit report. At least minimum 75% of the club base report should be submitted for both. That area visit, area director visit should be there. There are two area directors visit report are there. One should be submitted before the 30th of November, and the second round of club visit should be submitted by 31st of May. So in both the cases, minimum is 75% of the club visit report should be submitted. And there should not be no net loss. And after having these two criteria, meeting these two criteria, now let's see how an area can achieve a distinguished status. Okay, so before we know all that, net loss means what is the net loss? We all know that the number of clubs beginning of the year and the number of clubs at the end of the year is being measured to see the net club loss, right? And the club base means the number of paid clubs assigned in the area as of 1st of July. If 1st of July has got 5 clubs, including one ineligible club, that means 4 active clubs, 1 ineligible club, the area base is still 4, considered as 4, not 5. Okay. So that's why I want to say be specific on the club base.
Yeah.
After the 1st of July, if a club is, the ineligible club is being activated, it doesn't matter. The base is 4 because that is the active paid clubs in the beginning of the year. And there is always a confusion because many times, if you go to the TMI, the club central or the area, even if a club is started on between 1st of April to 30th of April, in the following year, till March, I think till March, it will show in the dashboard as a newly chartered club. Even the club is started in the month of May. Suppose if a club is started this month into April 2024, till next year, say till December, it will be showing in the dashboard as a newly chartered club. So always people used to always area directors will say that, oh, this is a new club. No, this is not a new club. This club is still considered as an existing club, as a base club.
For the next year.
For the next year.
Okay.
Though it will show in the dashboard as a newly chartered club with a previous month April date.
Mm-hmm.
It will be considered as a base in the 1st of July. So any club started between April, because that's why between April to 30th, because any club started in March will not be showing in the next year. In the 1st of July, it will not be showing as a newly chartered club. It will be showing as a club base. It will not show as a newly chartered club with the dates.
Okay.
So that's why very often the area directors will get confused. Why this is a newly chartered club? No, yeah, it's a newly chartered club. It is any club started from April to June will be considered as a base in the 1st of July.
Okay.
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 So the recognition for area. 50% of the clubs in an area gets distinguished, it will be called distinguished area. 50% of the clubs in an area get distinguished and above status, it is called distinguished area. If 50% of the clubs in an area plus one more, suppose like if 50% of a club, which means like in an area which has got 4 clubs, that means 2 clubs in an area gets distinguished. The area will be distinguished, and in order for the club area to become a distinguished, there should be one more club to be distinguished. That means in an area with 4 clubs, need to have
3 clubs.
3 clubs distinguished.
Okay.
For a president, in order for a area to become a president distinguished, it should have 50% of the clubs to be distinguished plus 1, which is 3 clubs. If an area has got 4 clubs, that means the 3 clubs, minimum 3 clubs should get it distinguished and above, and plus you need to have 1 new club charted in the program year, so that area can become president distinguished. I hope the criteria for an area to become distinguished is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move to the division. We all know that even for a division to become distinguished, the net club growth in the division should be the same. Means if a net loss in a division happens, that division cannot become a distinguished. Suppose a division has got 12 base clubs, and out of that, all the areas got distinguished. And or suppose 3 areas got 2 areas got distinguished, and 1 area did not get distinguished because there is a net 1 club is lost in that division. Can that division become a distinguished?
No, because there is a loss of the club, right?
Yeah, because there is a 1 club is lost in that division. That means that club division cannot become a distinguished. So in order for a division to get recognized, also distinguished, also there should not be no net loss of clubs in the division.
Okay.
Again, it's a base is the base, and the growth is the how many clubs you had it in a division in a program year, and how many clubs you are ending with in the program year in a division. That is the net growth. And now it's the same like an area. Now let's see what are the requirements, how a division can become a distinguished. Okay, this it's already I said. Now how a division can get a recognition. If 40% of the clubs in a division get distinguished, the division can get distinguished.
Irrespective of the area.
Yes.
Okay.
Irrespective of area.
Okay.
If that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter that, if suppose even 2 areas get distinguished,
Yeah.
means also that you can it's a very simple basic. 40% of, if you have 12 clubs in a division, you have to know that what is the 40% 5, right?
Five, yeah.
5.
Yeah.
If 5 clubs get distinguished in an area, in a division, that means the division get distinguished.
Okay. No net loss of clubs.
Without, there should not be any net loss of club.
And all the clubs should be active.
Yes, all the club. That is net loss means if a club is ineligible or suspended, that is
Yeah.
though it is shows in the dashboard, it is not an active club.
Yeah. Okay.
It's considered as a net loss.
Okay.
If a division want to get select distinguished, the division should have a minimum at least 45% of the division's club to be distinguished and above. It doesn't matter, present distinguished, select distinguished, or distinguished and above.
Okay.
That is the minimum. That is the criteria.
Okay.
If a division want to get president distinguished, the division should have 50% of the division's club base. 50% of the club should have distinguished, and there should be one more new club chartered in a division.
Okay.
If a division charter a new club and 50% of the divisions clubs are achieving distinguished, the division will get distinguished.
Okay.
And I think this is the division area, division district, club area, division district, division. These are the 3 major sectors that we covered today. These are the,
Actually, I have one question. Before this all
this
area
is the open
and
house for asking questions.
division and area that criteria for distinct status. Before that,
Yeah.
you told April to June. Any club started? I didn't get that exact.
Okay,
slot.
I will tell you.
If you go back to that, it will be good.
I can explain to you. Don't worry. I can explain to you.
Mm.
Any clubs, because what happens is that when a club charter, when a club started from July till 30th of June next year, you can
Yeah.
charter the club anytime.
If we start one club under area 34.
Let me explain to you. First, if a club is started in between July, 1st of July till 31st of March, you will see in the dashboard till the end of the program year, you will see new club, chartered club, and with the date. With the date, it will be showing in each area. At the end of the July, like beginning of July, or when the year closes, for the next year, it will not show any clubs that is started between 1st of July till the 31st of March will not be showing as a chartered club in the dashboard, in the district dashboard, or in the area dashboard. However, any clubs chartered between 1st of April till the 30th of June will be showing as a chartered club
next year full.
From July till December.
Okay.
It will be showing as a newly chartered club. So what
up
happens
up to December only.
Up to 31st of December. When the 31st of December, when the year closes, it will be going by. It will not be show. It will be showing. Till that, it will be showing as a chartered club. What happens is that the area directors will say, "Oh, this is a newly chartered club. This is not considered as a part of my base." It is your base because the club is started in before 30th of June.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So
if
it is
start-
considered as a base. It is considered as a base for your year-end recognition for your distinguished status.
may I ask one question? If under area 34,
Yeah.
if start one club June 15th, will consider added in this year, this
Yes.
financial year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
But it will be showing in the dashboard on that till December next year, till end of the December this year. It will be showing as a newly charted club.
Now, but considering in point DCP point all
Considered
this,
as a DCP, considered in the DCP points of the last year, and that is if like area 34 has got 4 clubs now, a new club is started in 15th of June, it will be considered as 5 club as base, because
Okay.
this will go after the realignment. Even it is goes after the realignment, because the realignment does after the SATAC. Because during the SATAC time, what happens is that many often people think that, oh, in SATAC, during the realignment, it is only 4 clubs. That is our basic. No, that's not your base. Any club started before the 30th of June is considered as your base. Though in the dashboard, though in the district or the area dashboard, it shows as a newly chartered club. Is it clear?
Clear.
Okay, I have a doubt, Mr. IPDD.
Yeah.
So let's say, as Toastmaster Sahir told, if the club is chartered in 15th of June,
Okay.
it will not be shown in the realignment.
It will not be shown in the realignment. Yes.
Fine. Now, when we come to July, it will be counted as a base with
Yes.
the 5 clubs for the area.
Yes.
Can it be changed? Because by 30 June, we will come to know the number of clubs for the area.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility incoming DD can move the club to another area? It has a 5 area already.
Okay. Once.
Why I'm asking, considering the contest number of participants contesting for the club, moving to area.
Okay, that is when you submit the realignment, because when you submit the realignment, it should be, because during the realignment is being approved by the district council, right?
Yeah.
Once the district council approve a realignment, that realignment has to be uploaded in the Toastmasters website. So if there is any change happen, and the district, the council members, the district members can challenge.
Okay.
Because
so
that's not
make any change.
Yeah, you cannot make any change. You can make a change in the following year, in the next realignment. Once the realignment has been submitted, then you cannot do any changes. Because when a new club is started, definitely it will be charted under one area.
Yeah.
So that remains on that one. Even after, even the realignment, normally the realignment proposal is been, it's been done in May, approved in May during the district council meeting. After the council meeting, any club started after that will go to the area which is charted.
Yeah.
And it cannot be amended or moved by the district director in that year. It can be moved in the following year, in the next realignment.
Okay. Clear.
Yeah, that's why we are, considering the, proposed club once they're doing the realignment.
Now, proposed club will not be considered until the club is started.
Yes.
Until the club is started, it cannot be considered as a club.
Okay.
Because any time, even if you say that we have submitted the documents to the Toastmasters International. If
And
you do not make the payment, the
Yeah.
club will not be chartered.
if the payment is done, then it will be considered, it will be chartered.
Yes, once the payment is done and the club has got a club is been issued with a number, because once as soon as they charge to the club, if as soon as the payment is been done, immediately a club number is been issued.
Okay.
It does both in simultaneously.
Uh-huh.
In the
Okay.
same day itself, the club number is been issued.
Okay. Then it's a new club.
Then it is been considered. Then if a club is if like suppose on the realignment day or the day before the realignment, a club is been chartered, then you can consider that club is as chartered club,
Okay.
and you can move during the realignment to
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. Any area. Okay. Okay.
Any area, you can approve it in an area,
Yeah.
because the reflection is not going to happen on that year. This year, the year,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
reflection is
Okay.
going to
Then
happen on the following
yeah,
year.
if in the realignment time I chartered this club, it's writing in area 34. Then it's in the realignment I propose this club move to area 18 or area 16 or somewhere. Then it will be moved.
Yeah, then it can be moved. There is no issue, because area 34 program year will end it as normal, because they will get distinguished, because it's already
The club chartered. Yeah.
when the end of the year, it has been considered as a considered as 4 clubs or 5 clubs, whatever the clubs, and whatever the distinguished status or points the area need to get it, they will get it. But in the next year, the club is moved to a different area. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Then the base
So
will change, huh?
then the base will be changing.
Okay. It's clear.
Okay, thank you. Any other doubt?
I think that's it. I think, yeah. Is there any other questions? Yeah. If there are no other questions, let me hand over the podium to our Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Balasubramanian.
Thank you, our IPDD and DLC chair for program year 2024-25, Distinguished Toastmaster Saji Kuriakose, for a detailed explanation and how to achieve the club distinguished status, not only the club, area, and also the division. Also, we had a brief introduction about the realignment, how the newly chartered clubs between April to June will be considered as a base for the next year. Thank you so much. I would like to just acknowledge this the certificate of appreciation awarded to Saji Kuriakose DTM in recognition of outstanding support for the training session conducted about how to be a distinguished club, area, and division on April 15, 2025. Digitally signed by District Director DTM Abdul Hadi Hausavi and the Program Quality Director DTM Balasubramanian. We really appreciate, as always, our IPDD, DTM Saji Kuriakose, for the session and the doubts and whatever we have. Thank you so much, DTM Saji Kuriakose and leaders. And
Pleasure is mine.
thank you so much.
Let's have a group photo before we leave.
Yeah, okay, let me also take my camera.
Yeah.
Yes. Who can take group photo?
3, 2, 1. Yeah, one taken. One more to go. 1 second. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Yes. Taken.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
hope that I have
Yeah.
given some insights for you guys how to be how to be a distinguished club, distinguished area or division.
Yes, thank you so much.